What's up, YouTube, and welcome back. Well, last week we had part one of our autorama experience. This week is part two, so hope you liked the last video and enjoy this one.
Well, because the reason why Lambo doors kind of look fitting on the Corvette is because in development it was supposed to have Lambo doors, but they couldn't fit it in the budget. That actually looks pretty clean. In fact, I think I might have seen this one somewhere before. Those valve covers are mounted a bit strangely. What is going on with that head? I bet it moves though. Now we got a clean Mercury Meteor. Excuse me, sir. You don't mind being on camera, do you?
No, that's fine.
I saw you taking a picture of this Camaro over here with a Polaroid. Why a Polaroid?
I just like the vintage look of the pictures. I just collect them.
Oh, and then you also don't have to go and get them developed at another store.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
So did it turn out good?
It takes a little bit to turn out, so you got to put it in the dark. So I throw it in the bag and I'll find out later. So that's kind of interesting too.
So you don't do the little flicking thing?
No, that's like a movie thing kind of. It takes, you're supposed to put them in the dark and then they'll develop over time. So that's kind of like the first couple I took didn't turn out because you gotta manually adjust the saturation, manually adjust the lighting and everything. So
that's
kind of
cool.
just to get used to it. So
huh.
I'll know in 20 minutes or so if it turned out or not.
I didn't think it took that long.
I usually just let them sit. Like you can see them. The first couple I took, like this is the first time I've taken pictures indoors.
Yeah.
So they were dark. So like I adjusted the lighting a little bit, so hopefully these turn out a little better.
So there's a science behind Polaroids. It's not as simple as point, click, and you got it.
Pretty much, yeah. You can take them with or without the flash. Like this is a 2-stage button.
Yeah.
And then underneath here, there's an adjustment for how much. That's the aperture. You can adjust how much light it lets in for darker or lighter pictures.
Huh.
So there's a little bit of adjustment to it, you know.
Wow.
And then whatever you have is what you get. There's no going up and touching it up later on the computer.
Yeah,
so.
That's true. But then you don't have to go to a computer later to do it either.
That's, you just get the pictures and that's it. So I just for my own personal collection, I like taking pictures of the old cars with the old camera and just get that vintage look on them.
Well, thanks for explaining how Polaroid works too. I never knew that's how they worked.
Yep, no problem.
Speaking of this Camaro though, that's nice. The Steelies with the poverty caps. That's nice. 63 Falcon, one of my dream cars. I just love that indentation there. Oh, I didn't see the engine. That's actually pretty good. EcoBoost 4-cylinder. Definitely something we gotta try. I bet Steve remembers when mini trucks were popular.
Kind of. Yeah, that's kind of before I really got into cars.
I don't really get the whole getting rid of taillights entirely type thing. It just looks weird. So as cool as these chopped Mercs and everything look, I could never drive one because I'm way too tall and I would not enjoy it. I don't think Steve would either.
I'd make it work.
With a shorter seat?
Maybe.
Now these rag tops I could probably deal with. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's not shouty, but it's a nice mixture. I don't know, it fits the car. I like that copper that Impala is. And then a chopped 40. Oh, look at that, a Grand National that's not in black. And they actually keep the V6 too.
stand up there and look.
It looks like a heavy Mustang. That shouldn't be there.
These guys with the Hemis and
Oh, Steve, look at the C8. Then LS powered Volvo wagon. How to make a tank go fast. Oh, here's another Grand National.
Not black.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the V6 either.
But it's twin turbo.
Probably small block. Nah. If they were actually tucked in more, it'd be better. I saw this last year. This looks like something that Mike would have in his shop. Royal Trucking, go find him after this video. Hey, is that the bus that you took, Steve?
No, mine had windows because I licked them.
But it was still the short bus?
Yes.
yeah, I don't like it.
Dragster. So that might be a Camaro underneath. That's far from a Cutlass. I don't think there's a single real Cutlass piece on it.
Yeah, it's a little country.
God dang. That thing's big. So I'm not really a fan of Tri-Fives, but I love that intake style. I'm hoping to build a vehicle one day that has one of those. I've seen this car once before. I never thought I'd see it again. Come on. The Black Ghost. We should build a go-kart. I've got plans for one.
I don't have anywhere to drive something like that.
What's that?
I don't have anywhere to drive anything like that.
You have a whole backyard.
Those are concrete only.
Build one.
Wow.
Look at the taillights on that Charger. That's cool. It's almost better than the originals. Little tidbit of my information. These are nicknamed jail bar Fords because of the grill. Because they look like jail bars. No way. A Willis like car? That's wild. That's really cool. That's a big truck. Oh, Steve saw a C10. We're going straight for it. Oh yeah, you know it's making big boost. That inlet's probably about the size of a baseball. Fuel cell back here. Then, old-fashioned monster truck. We got the whole Dodge lineup over here. We got the Charger, we got the Challenger, we got the Durango, we got the TRX. All for 30% financing. What is this? This is cool. Oh. Nothing in particular. It's a hand-built car. This looks really good. Gold. Oh, I realize it, but we're in Fox Body Lane. Our guy.
I've always wanted one.
I know where there's one sitting in a field. Those is actually some pretty good wheels on there. So there's 2 lime green Barracudas and a Buick GSX. Already wants to go home. Look like he's interested. Oh, another SS Chevelle. Wow. How much of our audience knows about this? I wonder what it's built on.
I know.
That's cool. Are those parachutes I see on the back of the Batmobile?
Them are parachute tires. That one's actually cheap.
Jeez, I wonder how fast that could go. The Munsters coach. Probably not the real one. And Dragula. Working on that engine must be so impractical.
Yeah, you guys can wander. Wait for big
That's a pretty well done hot rod.
Looks comfy.
Yeah, it actually does. It looks easy to drive. And another drag Chevelle. All the old vintage customs. Ed Roth. I'm sure most hot rodders know that name. It's a Civic.
Oh, there's the other ones. And the next lane over. Oh, yeah.
We gotta build one of these one day.
Like more than you would think.
Superbird. Oh, Steve sees another C10. What year is our parts truck? 71? We'll get to that in a bit. Oh wow, another Grand National. Steve, look at the size of that turbo.
Where's this little guy?
Oh, look how he did the exhaust, Steve. I know this is mostly a car channel, but I recognize a nice Harley when I see it. Tonka Astro van. Look, Steve, it's your toys full-sized. We gotta build one of these one day. I already know the truck that we're gonna do it on. You know, this isn't actually a Chevy frame, it's an Isuzu truck. And that whole body's custom built. Check out this GT. Look, it looks like it's all carbon fiber. Yeah, that's a full-on race car. Got two pretty cool cars next to each other. 72 Monty across from a Morris Minor. Nice. Lamborghini ×2. Price of 300 with double scissor doors. And louvers. Holy crap, he got the whole catalog. There's a nice Rambler with beautiful Detroit steel wheels. Here's a crossover for the Century. Bat boat with being pulled by the A-Team van. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, no, that's not it. Never mind. And the monkey mobile over there, you can see it. So check out this awesome build. They got a Pontiac Bottomville front end on an El Camino back end. You know, they say the beautiful cars that are trying to go for the Riddler Awards, they don't have any fluids in them because then they possibly leak and ruin the podiums that they're on. Just a rumor though. Don't know if there's any truth behind it. Look at this. This looks like just your normal 36 Chevy pickup, except the headlights are a bit different. That's actually a nice touch. And the, whoa, what happened to the mirrors? Still a cool truck. Check out this pretty cool. I'm gonna say 68 or 9, 67. So here's a cool vintage 32 Auburn boat tail speedster. Look at that mammoth of an engine. That looks nice. Jack Frost Auto Museum has some of the greatest cars. So walking around, I already showed you guys the cars. Got a buddy of mine here, Russ Barry from the Jack Frost Auto Museum. Why don't you describe what you guys do? I've been out to your museum. It looks like a pretty cool place.
We're a full-service restoration facility and historical automotive museum. Been around for 96 years. We're on over 62 acres of rolling hills. We service it all: classic, collector, vintage, restoration, sales, service, and storage. That's what we do.
I didn't know about the storage part. Now, I did see your restoration area, and how many bays do you have? I think I saw like 7 spaces that you can store cars in.
We have about 14 bays.
Wow.
And some bays are tandem, so they're 2 deep. Our shop, we can hold about 9 cars in.
Wow.
Our storage area for working vehicles is about 20. So we have quite a few cars in process of restoration.
Now, you did mention too that you buy and sell them.
Yeah.
How does one sell a car? Is it consignment, or do you just buy it and then resell it?
It all depends. If you'd like us to purchase a vehicle, we'll buy it and resell it. We'll also help sell your car. We market it on almost 200 websites. The vehicle is on display in our museum for a fee.
So, as a museum, I've been there. It's not very big. How do you display the cars? And can people just kind of... Do you have regular hours also that you're open, or is it only specific times?
We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4:30, by appointment only. Our shops and our museum area spans about 35,000 square feet. So I don't know if you've seen it all. You've probably been just for Mesa.
When the only time I saw is when you had that car show at the end of the season, and when you had it all opened up, that looked pretty cool. And I saw that Jag that I think you were talking about. And also, I remember once when I was recommending cars that needed work to you, you said you weren't really looking for those at the moment. So is there like at times specific cars that you're looking for to restore and sell, or what's kind of the story behind that?
We our restoration typically takes 1 to 3 years depending on the vehicle. So if we were to buy them for ourselves, we try to buy them complete and in better shape. So vehicles come to us in pieces, they come to us as a rust bucket. I mean, we do it all, but we would prefer to start out with a good candidate for restoration.
So as long as the body's solid and all the pieces are there, you're willing to take a look at it and consider it?
Possible.
How often do you guys do metal work? Is that something you don't really like doing?
We do it on a daily basis.
Really?
Yeah. We have a metal fabrication area.
Now, again, I don't think you mentioned it, but where's your museum at for the people at home?
We're in Washington Township, Michigan, on Campground Road, just north of 28 Mile. Our address is 61741 Campground Road in Washington.
So I believe that's everything. Really great museum, run by really great people, and they put on some really great shows. So check them out.
Thanks, Spencer.
All right. Check out this PT Cruiser with a 5.7. How did they cram that in there? Probably also the only rust-free PT in Michigan. Look at this monster. Can't tell if that's twin engine or not. Twin engine, twin supercharged. Holy crap. I bet you that makes so much power. I'd love to drive that. And that looks good too, with the Steelies and the exhaust. Oh, I love these two. Look at that. That's a cool 370 or 350, probably 350. Got a little, even a mini version. Look up.
Vets, and I haven't seen any Nikes. There's a lot more here that we didn't show, but we figured you didn't want to sit in front of your computer or phone for an hour and a half, so it's the end of another video. Anything to say? Peace out.
Like, comment, subscribe.
See you on the next one.